Hello, welcome back to another video. I kinda lied when I said I'll be doing more vet videos. There will be more after this, but I just had to make this build. As you can already see, it's definitely one of the builds of all time I've made, but let's get into it. So, we are using the Heavy Sword and Shredder Autopistol. For the Mark, you could use either the Mark 7 or the Mark 9, depending, just preference really. Dump stat will be defenses. We'll be using Flak and Maniac alongside Savage Sweep and Head Taker. Although you should probably swap out Flak for Carapace, which I forgot to do. Although there's Carapaces, you'll see in a moment. We'll be using Savage Sweep and Head Taker, so we can actually cleave and deal more damage. On the Shredder Auto Pistol, we're dumping Mobility, and we'll be using Unyielding and Flak. This is actually, honestly, surprisingly a decent boss killer. I was shocked at how much damage I actually did. We'll be using Pinning Fire and Blaze Away. This just lets us what's called continuously fire into like specials, elites, and bosses. We'll be using Toughness, Stamina with combat ability regen, stamina speed, and stamina regen and revive speed. So, okay, don't get mad at me, please. This build works, I promise. So, let's get into it. Warp expenditure. This will be probably one of our main forms of toughness regen alongside metal. We'll be critting a lot, so perfect timing is also very good. And we get onto brain rupture, where we're using kinetic resonance and kinetic flare. I'm personally not a big fan of kinetic flare, but it's necessary in this build. We'll be making good use of this when it comes to Scryer's Gaze and Warp Unbound. We'll need this for crushes. Lightning speed, Malefic momentum will boost our brain burst damage. Warp splitting for more cleave, although you could swap this out with Crack of Bone. Sid's presence, of course, with these, your classics. And then we move on to Scryer's Gaze, where we're taking Warp Speed, Precog, and Warp Unbound. Warp Unbound will let us do basically infinite brain bursts, which is kind of mandatory when it comes to crushes, and Precognition is just more damage. Taking Vulnerable Minds and Warp Rider, Kinetic Deflection, Tranquility through Slaughter, because it's a full auto weapon, why not? And then we need to maximize our damage, so we're taking a Disrupt Destiny with Perfectionism and Cruel Fortune. We need these 25 stacks, or your damage isn't going to be very good. But you do have to be on your A game to get these stacks. You have to actually be trying to get for those, or if you really don't, then you could go Lingering Influence and Cruel Fortune, but we need this damage. We really do. So, yeah. Shredder Auto Pistol. Honestly, this weapon isn't bad. It's not a terrible weapon. The thing does pretty well against most enemies in the game. These specials are getting melted with the 0 stacks of, what's it called? Disrupt Destiny. And we are just melting through these guys. It is pretty funny. Even Rages. Where's the Rager? There he is. We are just absolutely melting these guys. The, let's say, unsavory part. This build comes in the Heavy Sword. Its damage isn't half bad. And then you get to Carapace, and it's very, very, very bad. It's terrible. Anything else, it does decently fine against. But then as soon as you go up against Carapace, this weapon just falls off a cliff. It's quite sad to see. What is this damage? It's truly tragic. But that is where our Kinetic Resonance, Kinetic Flare, and Warp Unbound come in. We use it to just crush their skulls, essentially. As much as we want. Yeah, that's basically the only point of that. We just need Crusher killing somehow. So yeah, that's our Crusher killing. And now, well, this was all shown without Disrupt Destiny, so let's actually build up those stacks now. I guess the easiest way to do that would just be doing that. Turn these guys off. Just getting a bunch of shotgunners in. probably just use my Shredder. The most broken weapon in the game. Secret broken, trust. It's secretly meta, havoc worthy. Honestly, Shredder Autopistol isn't that bad of a weapon. It has a lot of good buffs. It just isn't the most ammo efficient weapon of all time, sadly. So yeah, let's just build up the stacks. Okay, there we go. Oh wait, no, one more. There we go. Okay. Okay, now we can see our new damage. So this is, you know, same, but then we have to like this, and like, well, it's kind of hard to show off, but we are dealing more damage. You know, honestly, the easiest way to see this would be like, we can just, I mean, we just need this, okay? Trust. Yeah, it helps guarantee more one-shots with this. Although honestly, the main the main damage of this build is our Shredder Autopistol, funnily enough. And the main reason you want your 25 stacks of perfectionism is, let me just build that up again, against the bosses. If I can find these enemies to build the stacks up on, we will just be able to absolutely melt a Plague Ogrin. So wait, let me just delete these guys. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Spawn in a shotgunner and a Plague Ogrin. Okay, let's get our own visibility. And now we spawn in a Plague Ogrin. And just like, why does it actually do good damage, you know? Like, we're actually kind of melting this guy. I don't underestimate this weapon. Like, this damage isn't half bad. If you could land more shots in the head, it would be even better. Like, this is, you can technically 2-mag bosses with this, if you can aim properly. But like, hey, don't knock it till you try it. Like, the damage isn't half bad. We can 2-mag bosses if we have our Scraz Gaze up. It struggles a lot on Chaos Spawns though. But let me just show off a Scraz Gaze kill on this guy. If we just get one brain connect, that's good. Brain burst. Close enough, you know. You see the potential. Can honestly melt bosses really quickly. The Shredder Autopistol is like the MVP of this build. The Heavy Sword is just here to like help make it look worse, I guess. What was I gonna show? Chaos Spawn. That's right. Yeah, Chaos Spawn. This build started to struggle a little because like he moves a lot, so it's kind of hard to hit his head. Still kind of like 3-mag essentially, but uses more of the mag, of course. Yeah, Shredder Autopistol, honestly, well, shreds bosses. Who could have thought? The Heavy Sword is like the absolute like pinnacle trash of this build. Like, if you really want to just swap it out for something that can actually deal with carapace, you know, dueling sword, combat blade, force sword, force great sword. But, you know, we're sticking to the theme of absolute garbage build, so yeah, that's why we're using it. Yeah, that's basically it for this build. Please don't use this in my games, but anyone else's games, gladly use it. So yeah, I'll probably put some Auric gameplay at the end, and you guys have a good day. See ya. Yeah, a little segment to add on to the end of this video. You could swap our warp expenditure for empathic evasion, which would help greatly when it comes to things like Reapers and Gunners, if that is something you want to do. I can spawn a bunch of them. Yes, I am being lazy in my end of the video, but who cares? So let's say there's a bunch of Reapers, so you could do this if you really wanted. Which is probably a better way to use this build. yeah, that's about it. Have a good day.
Hurry up and summon that elevator, varlets. We have no time for shilly-shally.
Break through to pieces! delivers judgment. See how they try to hide.
This is not how I saw the day proceeded.
If only we had a proper facility to conduct this research.
I have known many freaks. You, I think, are different to most.
I am something of an outlier, it is true. I have spent
We
some
are mighty.
considerable time in your company and yet remain unmurdered.
I slay only those
The last that I'm constantly forced to compete with substandard resources. Thanks, varlets.
your battles will snap no more now. Face your maker!
Raise a finger!
Reaper! Someone call for a phone! Like a gunner!
Psyker! I think it's time to kill everyone! How's that pride of yours?
Don't need your help, King. We have done good work today. Kill the gunner! See how it burns!
I can just about hope dreams, but the end times. Men I can never
Master, curse your Lord biological limbs.
Mine is ended. I am
Yet more heretic blood besmirches as wondrous forms. Your sire weeps tears of gleaming oil at the sight. I feel certain.
Cast you to hell! You will find no escape in death, Psyker.
This is a crisis.
The flamer is close! Look at him blow! Oh no!
Absolute. For someone anyway.
I did not quite catch that!
Hey, never mind. I'm sure your corpse and bloody.
As light is upon ye! Avast, ye blackguard!
Beyond Buffalo. I think it's time to kill everyone.
Where's your file?
Just a fanatic, also a maniac. I understand.
Like that! The Ranger is coming! The Emperor guides my Emigrate, Psyker! Take this ammunition! For the beneficent Emperor! Die, hound! As the light is upon ye! Come, heretics, and face judgment! Sons of sugar down my spine!
You're hitting out!
The smelter.